So as we talked about before, not all web design firms or web design companies are the same. So you may see some that are super inexpensive, some that are larger than others, some that have different team members, etc. But here are 10 questions to ask if you're going to hire one. So the first thing is, what's the inclusive cost? So is there any additional costs? Or is the quoted price the all-inclusive cost to go from planning through launch? Number two, how long will it take? So there's always obstacles. There's always things that come up in web design, but making sure you have a general idea of the length of how long it will actually take. Is SEO, information architecture, and content strategy included in the price? So this is where a lot of web design firms don't venture into. So they create great websites, but they miss out on a lot of the key areas that will be used when trying to drive traffic to the website. Is both design and development included? So some design firms are very much design heavy and outsource their development. Some are development firms that either aren't great designers or they have to outsource their design. So make sure both are included. Number 5, get a list of all the people working on your website. So this is very helpful. This is one of the things that most companies, in fact, we have to actually provide this to our potential clients, or we do provide this without them asking. So all the people working on it. So this will ensure that your design, your development, everything is in-house, is done by people that actually know what they're doing, and not just thrown together by the cheapest person they can outsource it to. Number 6, my website be built upon a responsive framework. So this is not really something you have to ask. It's something to make sure of. But the majority of sites are built on that. Now, responsive and mobile optimized are not the same thing. All mobile optimized sites are responsive, but not all responsive sites are mobile optimized. So make sure that there's the clarification there. Ask if they outsource or use freelancers for their projects. So, and this is a big one because it has a lot of implications on other things. We don't outsource. We have a core group of people that are part of the team that we utilize for every project and have worked together for 10 plus years. So, is there a transition plan? So making sure there's a transition plan, especially for SEO, to make sure that you're not going to lose traffic, you're not going to lose rankings when your new site designed. Find out what platform and CMS that will be used, and find out if it's easily editable. Most of the time it's WordPress. So it's very, very clean. Although not all page builders in WordPress are the same. We have our preferences, Visual Composer, and sometimes Elementor, but Visual Composer is our core. Making sure that it's a good page builder, that's easy and flexible. And finally, is there training provided to use the CMS? So we want to make sure that all training is provided so that you're not getting handed the site and have to figure it all out. So these are 10 questions I would ask. Yes, you can talk about their portfolio and all, but these are a lot of the core questions that don't get asked all that often, but are very important.